ready to open up their mics, Caleb. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Take it, open the mics, and go. The history of Lubbock ISD-TV sport starts back in late 90s, and we had the idea of starting a sports program where we could highlight our student athletes as well as train our high school students in how to do sporting production. When we first started it, obviously it was pretty rudimentary. We didn't have the replay, we didn't have the graphics. We had some cameras that weren't really synced up together, where the colors were off and things like that. But over the 20+ years, we've really progressed into, one of the top producers of high school sports.
So not only have we been able to expand with technology with our truck now, but we've also been able to expand our offerings to students and give them greater opportunities. And that's so awesome to see as a teacher. So I love the bus and I miss the bus, but it's been so awesome to see the kids getting to work with newer technology. And honestly, the kids get to do more positions.
Our truck was built on the basis of an ESPN truck. A lot of us were, in the original design, had worked in an ESPN truck, so we had an isolated audio booth. We had areas where there would be the replays, the graphics, the producer-director area, all the cameras and things like that. So we wanted to set it up just like an ESPN truck.
So the way that the professional world works with production trucks, you're not working with the same crew on a consistent basis. It's a completely new truck most of the time, it's a completely new crew. And so you aren't going to have the familiarity that you can working with your peers in school. So they really need to kind of learn how to communicate with multiple people. So you really just need to know your strengths and your weaknesses and find others that you're going to be on that production truck with to really help you grow your knowledge and grow your experience so that you can then have a full, well-rounded knowledge of the entire process.
Caleb, there's trailing music on this.
Everybody says
okay.
The paint, it's all about footwork, and in that particular moment, Kelly came out on top.
Another 3 for Monterey this time.
I can teach students the vocabulary words in class. I can teach them what to pan, tilt, whatever the case may be. I can teach them all that stuff. I can give them a book and have them read. But for me, when they get their hands on equipment and then when they actually practice those vocabulary words that we've seen, that's when the real learning sinks in.
When kids leave our program after they graduate, I want them to be able to walk out and get a job. That's the biggest thing. We're teaching them hands-on, actual real-world job skills. And so whether they want to go to college or not, whatever the path they choose, I want them to leave here with plenty of experience and knowledge that they can walk out and they could work for ESPN as an 18, 19-year-old if they wanted to. They're going to leave here, they're going to be a step above everyone else in the country that's their age.
Just off the top of my head, maybe 50+ students that I know have worked in the industry at some point. So whether that's going and working as somebody pulling cable, rolling cable, running camera, or even some of our more recent students who are actually directors of now production and sporting events and things like that. So it's really pretty awesome to be able to see the fruits of our labor, because a lot of times as educators, we plant the seeds and we never really get to see what produces it. In our industry, we get the visual. We actually get to see the fruits of our labor on TV.
Averaging 30.8 points per game. Then you have number 40.
If you are a high school student or even younger than that, and you want to get involved with Lubbock ISD-TV, we would love to have you. We've got plenty of opportunities and it's so much fun. Not only will it prepare you to go to work, we can prepare you to get scholarships, but we have fun while we're doing it.
If you're interested in being part of the sports production, contact your counselor. If you're a parent or if you're a student that is interested in being in sports production, this is the absolute best place to start.